You might have heard it 1,000 times. As we cross into our 60s, our bodies inevitably begin to slow down, our vitality fades, and the things that once brought us confidence and joy start to slip away. It's a story we tell ourselves and hear from others, that diminished energy, fading intimacy, and that persistent, gnawing fatigue are simply part of the aging process. But what if that's only part of the truth? What if beneath this familiar narrative lies a different possibility, one where your body, like a well-tended garden, can still bloom again, even after years of neglect? Imagine your vitality not as a flickering candle about to go out, but as an ember that, with the right kindling, can glow warmly once more. Today, I want to share with you a pathway to rekindling that ember, one that begins with something as simple, accessible, and surprisingly powerful as a handful of nuts. My name is Dr. Alan Mercer, and for over 2 decades, I've walked alongside men who, just like you, faced the quiet frustrations that come with time. I remember John, a patient in his late 60s, who came to my office with more than just physical complaints. He carried with him the weight of a shrinking self-esteem, a man grappling with the invisible erosion of energy and intimacy that left him questioning his worth. John had tried various quick fixes, pills, potions, even extreme diets, only to be left feeling more exhausted and defeated. But when we shifted focus toward everyday manageable choices, small but meaningful changes like including certain nutrient-rich foods, his story began to change. Slowly, he found energy returning, and with it, a spark of confidence that no pill alone could ignite. His journey wasn't about magic or overnight miracles. It was about steady, respectful care for his body's needs, beginning with a simple yet powerful group of foods: nuts. You might wonder, why nuts? At first glance, these humble snacks may seem insignificant compared to the complex medical treatments and supplements flooding the market. But beneath their unassuming shells lies a remarkable nutritional profile that directly supports the very systems that govern vitality, energy, and intimacy. To put it plainly, nuts act like tiny powerhouses, packed with compounds that nourish your heart, your blood vessels, and your hormones, the very pillars of male health after 60. Imagine your circulatory system as a network of garden hoses. Over time, these hoses can stiffen or become clogged with debris, making it harder for water to flow. Similarly, when blood vessels lose their flexibility, circulation to vital organs slows, affecting energy levels and the ability to maintain erections. Nuts provide key nutrients that help keep these vessels supple and responsive, allowing blood to flow freely where it's most needed. Take walnuts, for example. These brain-shaped nuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the kind of healthy fats that work behind the scenes to reduce inflammation and support heart health. Inflammation is a silent saboteur, tightening vessels and dulling energy, so introducing anti-inflammatory foods is like sending in a repair crew to restore smooth function. Almonds, with their satisfying crunch and subtly sweet flavor, bring magnesium to the table, a mineral often overlooked but crucial for muscle relaxation, nerve function, and maintaining steady energy. It's no coincidence that many men who experience fatigue and stiffness find relief after incorporating magnesium-rich foods into their diets. Then there are pistachios, those small, vibrant green nuts with a buttery taste that many overlook. Scientific studies have shown that pistachios contain arginine, an amino acid that your body uses to create nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. This relaxation is vital for healthy erections, which depend on good blood flow. Each nut carries its own unique profile of benefits. Brazil nuts, for example, though less common, are among the richest dietary sources of selenium, a trace mineral critical for testosterone production and antioxidant defense. Hazelnuts, with their smooth texture and rich aroma, offer vitamin E and healthy fats that protect cells from oxidative stress, a key factor in aging. When you think about these nuts not just as snacks, but as little reservoirs of vitality, it becomes clear why they can play such an important role in sustaining your health. This isn't about chasing gimmicks or fads. It's about rediscovering the nourishment that nature offers us every day. Of course, knowing which nuts are beneficial is only the start. The real question is how to incorporate them into your daily life in a way that feels natural, simple, and even enjoyable. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the barrage of health advice that demands sweeping changes or strict routines. But the truth is, small, consistent steps often create the biggest impact over time. Picture your day, the quiet moments before breakfast, a mid-afternoon pause, or even the evening wind down. These are perfect opportunities to add a handful of nuts to your routine, almost like a ritual of self-care. Maybe it's sprinkling chopped walnuts over your morning oatmeal, the warm oats contrasting with the crunchy texture, or savoring a small handful of pistachios as a mindful snack while you read the paper or watch the evening news. You might blend a few Brazil nuts into a smoothie, masking their rich flavor among sweeter fruits, but ensuring your body gets that essential selenium boost. The key is to make these choices effortless, integrated into your lifestyle, rather than another chore to manage. I've seen time and again how these small acts accumulate, building a foundation of better circulation, steadier energy, and renewed vitality. For men who have grown skeptical of flashy promises, these nuts offer a grounded, trustworthy way forward. It's not about instant transformation, but about honoring your body's capacity to heal and strengthen when given the right fuel. And perhaps most importantly, it's a reminder that vitality doesn't have to be a thing of the past. It can be reclaimed, nurtured, and even flourished in this new season of life. As we continue, I'll walk you through each of the top 5 nuts in detail, their flavors, their benefits, and how they can fit into your life with ease. But more than that, I want you to carry with you the understanding that this journey is about more than food. It's about reconnecting with your body, rediscovering hope, and choosing care over resignation. The path to renewed energy and intimacy doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it begins with a simple handful, a moment of mindful nourishment, and the belief that age is not a barrier, but a chapter filled with potential. Stay with me, and together we'll explore how these natural foods can become allies in your quest for strength, confidence, and lasting vitality. Let's delve deeper into the gifts nature has packed into these 5 remarkable nuts, each with a story to tell, not just about flavor and texture, but about how they can quietly transform the way your body functions, especially as the years add up. Walnuts, with their complex, slightly bitter richness, are more than just a brain-shaped curiosity. These nuts brim with omega-3 fatty acids, the kind your body desperately needs to fight the slow-burning inflammation that tends to sneak in with age. Imagine your bloodstream as a calm river. Inflammation is like debris that narrows the flow, forcing the water to rush harder and wear down the banks. Omega-3s help clear that debris, soothing the vessel walls and allowing blood to flow gently and freely. For men over 60, this smoother circulation means more than just heart health. It means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to every corner of the body, including those critical muscles involved in sexual function and daily energy. The satisfying crunch and earthy aroma of walnuts invite you to reconnect with food as medicine, not just fuel. Then there are almonds, those familiar, lightly sweet nuts whose crisp bite has comforted countless generations. Beyond their taste, almonds offer magnesium, a mineral many men find mysteriously deficient as they age. Magnesium is the quiet regulator behind muscle relaxation, nerve signaling, and even blood sugar balance. When your muscles and vessels are properly relaxed, blood flows more easily, and energy metabolism hums along more efficiently. It's no accident that men who add almonds to their diet often report feeling less stiffness and more sustained vigor throughout the day. The tactile pleasure of cracking open a fresh almond and savoring its subtly sweet flesh becomes a ritual of renewal, small yet meaningful. Pistachios might be the underdog of this group, but their bright green kernels hold powerful benefits. Their high arginine content is the secret behind their role as a natural vasodilator, meaning they help widen blood vessels and improve circulation. This isn't just scientific jargon, it's the biological foundation of strong erections and robust energy. The buttery, slightly savory flavor of pistachios makes them an easy and enjoyable snack, but their impact reaches far deeper. They're nature's way of telling us that vitality is not about restriction or denial, but about embracing what is wholesome and real. I often tell my patients that pistachios are like a gentle nudge to the heart and vessels, helping them relax and perform without the jitters or crashes of caffeine or stimulants. Brazil nuts might seem exotic or unfamiliar, but for men over 60, they can be a treasure chest of selenium, an essential mineral that plays a critical role in testosterone production and antioxidant defense. Testosterone is often misunderstood as just the male hormone, but it's actually central to energy, muscle mass, mood, and yes, libido. As men age, maintaining healthy testosterone levels can be a challenge, but Brazil nuts offer a natural way to support this hormone. Just 1 or 2 nuts a day can deliver your daily selenium needs. Their creamy texture and slightly sweet flavor are a reminder that sometimes the most potent medicine comes in the smallest packages. Selenium also works like a shield, protecting your cells from oxidative stress, which is one of the key drivers of aging and tissue damage. Finally, hazelnuts, with their smooth, buttery texture and rich aroma, bring vitamin E and healthy fats to the table. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, defending your cells from damage and promoting healthy skin, nerve function, and circulation. The fats in hazelnuts help keep your heart and blood vessels healthy, which in turn supports overall energy and vitality. Imagine the gentle scent of roasting hazelnuts, filling a kitchen with warmth and comfort. That same warmth can be found in the steady, sustained energy they help provide. These nuts remind us that aging gracefully is about nourishing your body with kindness, one bite at a time. Understanding these nuts individually is important, but the real magic happens when you incorporate them into your daily life in a way that feels effortless and even enjoyable. The idea isn't to overhaul your diet overnight or to create a rigid regimen that adds stress. Instead, think of these nuts as quiet companions on your journey. A handful here, a sprinkle there, moments of nourishment that fit naturally into your routine. For example, you might start your day by adding chopped walnuts or almonds to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. The contrast of creamy textures and crunchy bits awakening your senses and fueling your body. During the afternoon slump, a small bowl of pistachios can provide a satisfying snack that not only wards off hunger but also supports circulation and alertness. At dinner, a handful of hazelnuts tossed into a salad or as a topping on roasted vegetables can add flavor and nutrition in equal measure. And if you enjoy smoothies or shakes, blending in a couple of Brazil nuts ensures a selenium boost without altering taste dramatically. Consistency matters more than quantity. There's no need to eat pounds of nuts. A small, steady intake is enough to make a meaningful difference over time. This gentle approach respects the rhythms of your body and life, encouraging you to listen closely to what feels good and sustainable. I often remind my patients that vitality is not a race. It's a lifelong dance, and these simple foods help keep your body in tune. As you start to imagine these nuts becoming part of your day, I want to leave you with something even more important than the science or the tips: a sense of hope. Many men I've worked with have told me how easy it is to lose faith after years of feeling sidelined by fatigue, frustration, or disappointment. But the truth is, you don't have to accept diminished energy or intimacy as your new normal. Your body has an incredible capacity to respond, heal, and regain strength, especially when you approach it with patience, respect, and nourishment. Think of your journey like tending a garden that has seen seasons of neglect. The soil may be tired, the roots weary, but with steady care and the right nourishment, new growth can appear. The small actions you take today, choosing a handful of almonds instead of a less nutritious snack, savoring the rich flavor of walnuts, are seeds you plant. Over time, those seeds can grow into renewed strength, better circulation, and a deeper sense of well-being. This is not about perfection or sudden transformations. It's about reclaiming your vitality in ways that feel authentic and manageable. Remember, the path to better health is not a lonely one. I am here with you, and so are countless men walking this same road, quietly making choices that honor their bodies and their futures. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this, it's this: your age is not a limit, but a new chapter filled with potential. You have the power to nurture your body, to restore your energy, and to rekindle the intimacy and confidence that may have felt out of reach. As you consider incorporating these 5 nuts into your daily life, I invite you to reflect on what small, nourishing step you can take today. Maybe it's picking up a bag of almonds on your next grocery trip, or setting aside a few minutes in the morning to mindfully enjoy a handful of walnuts. These moments are acts of care, affirmations that you value your health and your happiness. And if you found this video helpful, consider sharing it with a friend or loved one who might benefit, so we can build a community of men supporting each other in this journey. In the coming weeks, I'll continue to share simple, grounded advice designed to help you strengthen your vitality and live with the confidence you deserve. For now, I encourage you to start small, be patient with yourself, and trust in the power of everyday nourishment. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Dr. Alan Mercer, wishing you renewed strength, steady energy, and the quiet joy that comes from taking care of yourself. Your journey to better health is unfolding, one bite at a time. Take care, and I'll see you soon.